KTN.
Now, more Kenyans have arrived back in the country from South Africa after fleeing xenophobic attacks targeting foreign nationals. 55 Kenyans arrived at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport on Thursday evening as the returnees, who had been living and working in different parts of South Africa, said escalating hostility and threats against migrants left them with little choice but to abandon their livelihoods and seek safety back home. Those who arrived described their return to Kenya as emotional, despite leaving behind their families, businesses and property. Daniel Kariuki has more.
Emotional scenes unfolded at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport as 55 Kenyans arrived from South Africa, ending years of living and working abroad amid growing fears of xenophobic violence. The returnees said increasing hostility towards foreign nationals left them with no option but to return home.
As I arrived here, it's good for me. But when I'm going to arrive to my mother's house, I'm going to be saying my government helped me so much. But even from here, I'm still happy. Among them was Nelly Ocheng, who has lived in South Africa since 2010. He first worked as a seaman, traveling to the Caribbean before settling in the Eastern Cape as an air conditioning technician and businessman. But Ocheng says the current wave of anti-foreign sentiment is even more frightening than the xenophobic attacks witnessed in 2015. I left my wife there, I left my kids there. My wife's from Congo. She cannot come with me. But I'm organized everything because you cannot come with someone you never know. So I'm organized my stuff, she will come. Yes, but they got a repression also of them. She got the papers, it doesn't have a problem. According to those who returned, South Africans are accusing foreigners of taking jobs and business opportunities amid concerns of undocumented migrants and weaknesses in the country's immigration system.
No, I'm not even planning to go back because that country got too much crime. The people, they are assaulting people, shooting this and gun, people walking with a gun in night, people robbing people with a gun, especially like Johannesburg.
For the Kenyans who are still there, the only thing I can tell them is just come back this side, because there's no need of you risking again. Because we've been risking for all those time, but for now it's worse now.
We have lots of Kenyans that are in that kind of a situation. And that is something that the government needs to take up with the South African authority. It's something Kenyan government needs to take up with the South African government.
South Africa has experienced repeated outbreaks of xenophobic violence over the past 2 decades, with migrants from other African countries often blamed for unemployment, crime and pressure on public services. While at least 27,000 Kenyans live and work in South Africa, the government has safely repatriated at least 200 citizens from South Africa so far. These evacuations are being carried out in phases.
If Kenya does not take action, it will be affected. We were expecting to discuss this with the president when he came to South Africa, but he never met Kenyans because we need a Pan-African solution to this.
The returnees now face the difficult task of rebuilding their lives in Kenya after leaving behind years of investment and family ties in South Africa, even as concerns remain over the safety of thousands of other Kenyans still living in the country. Daniel Kariuki, KTN.
Thank you, Kariuki. And for our fellow brothers and sisters who are coming back home, karibuni sana.